Okay, so hopefully this will be the final video. Let's just keep testing out these endpoints. But last we checked out, seemed to be a problem with like adding a to-do. So like if I added this to-do, it didn't show up when we got the to-do. So if I click send right now, actually let me make that a get request. See, I get an empty list of to-dos, which means when I did the post to create a to-do, that was not successful. So we need to kind of examine that a little bit. Okay, so that's create to-do, post to create to-do. And we just need to kind of revisit the logic, make sure that it all makes sense. So let's see here. If I take a look at this route, okay, so it's calling to-do service.create. So now I need to head over to the to-do service. And I go to create, it's taking the to-do, to-do.create. Okay, so that should result in the to-do. So that looks like the right logic to me. So then I go back here to the category controller. Where was I? Create to do. Okay, so then when I think here, so we create the to do, then we're going to add to do to category. So we need to go check how that runs out. Category service. It's receiving the category ID and to do. Oh, but that never returns anything. So that's kind of why we're seeing no return. Oh, we don't need to really return anything there. What I should just do is edit the to do here. Let's just close all these windows. So let me go back to the category service. I do want to make one adjustment there. I want to console.log the category. I just want to make sure that I actually like modified the category. And then what I want to do is change the to do, actually the category controller, and I want to return the to do. Okay, so let's try this again. So if I try to create the to do, error, cannot get create to do. Oh shoot, because that's a post. Okay, there it goes. It did create the to do. That was successful. Let me take a look here. To do, so there are to dos in there, so that's correct. So we are successfully adding to do. So the create to do is working. So there's something wrong with the get category to dos. So that's where we're going to want to examine next. So in that case, what I want to do is go over here to to-dos, and I want to console.log to-dos, which is going to let's go back to let's actually just take a look at the method first. So that's going to be in the category service. Add get users categories, get category to-dos. Actually, let's go take a look at the model. That the property name might be wrong. So if I take a look at a to-do, oh wait, I know why. I know why. I was thinking about this wrong. To-dos don't have, where is it? Get a to-do. Let's go back to the to-do service. Category, get category to-dos. The problem is that to-do.find, to-dos don't have a category property. They don't know what category they're in. The category tracks which to-dos are associated with it. So really what I want to do is get the category. So I want to return category dot find, perfect, populate to-dos. Okay, so to find that ID, populate the to-dos. And then yeah, cool. Yep, and then yeah, it's fine. Let's go back to the controller. to do the category, use the category, get category to-dos, and it's really going to be, it's really actually fetching the category. Okay, so we'll just say cat. And then what I'm going to do here is do cat.todos. Although just make sure that I'm getting the right thing I expect. Let's also console log cat for a diagnostic. I want to do a get. Okay, that's get category to-dos. No, it's supposed to be get category to-dos. Okay, and see, there's all the to-dos. Okay, so that works now. Good. And we did a create a to-do. And then it would be add user to to-do. So what I need to do is create another user. So I see here, I forget, is there like a notepad here somewhere? Monitors, mock servers, environments, APIs, actions. Well, actually, let's just do it in a separate category, localhost. /auth/register body raw username test2 password test2. Okay, JSON. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be a post. Okay, there we go. Okay, we created another user, and there's the user ID. Okay, so now to add a user to a category, it's add user to category. Add user to category. And then we also want the user ID as the second parameter. So let me go grab that user ID here, put that in the URL. Let's test that out. Arrow, because that should be probably as a put, I think, actually. Okay, looks like it went through, but again, what am I returning here? Yeah, see, I never category service. What does, okay, so add user to the category, does that actually return anything? Category do service. Add user to category. Return. In the future, we should just return the category. Okay, so let me try that again. Let's create another user. So I'm going to go over here, add user test3. So we register that user. I get the user ID. Let's add that user to this category. And we hit send. Okay, and there's the to-dos we added, and then the users that are in the account. Awesome. Okay, and then if I wanted to actually see the list of users, I could do this. I could say return dot, dot populate to-dos dot populate users. Okay. Save. Okay, let's just see if that would work the way I would think. I'll just add that user a second time, which would have the result of adding them twice, because I don't have a control to make sure you don't push the same user twice. But again, the idea is the front end won't do that. Theoretically, I should probably add something to make sure that the same user isn't already there, but populate is not a function. Okay, fine. Let's add it. I think let's just do this then. Category define. Users dot populate to do's. Okay, let's try that. I'm just gonna re-find it. Yep, and then you can see the to-dos, and you can see the users, and you can see I've added user test3 a few times. That's fine. Okay. Cool. Ideal world, I'd check, okay, hey, is this user already in this array, and not add them if that's the case. You know, more complex logic kind of those edge cases. Cool. So that works. So I think we only got one more route to check. Get user categories. So we just did add user to category. Actually, what was the category controller? And then complete a to-do. So copy this to a third tab. Just double check that's the right route. Is it just complete to do? Yep. And that should just mark the to-dos as complete. Yep. And then the complete to-do, go back to the service, just see what the complete to-do would do. It's going to be the to-do service, complete to-do, and it returns the to-do. Good. Okay, so let's grab one of the IDs of the to-dos, eat breakfast, here. And let's see if I say, hey, I want to complete that to-do, adding the ID at the end of here. Oh, because I don't have the token on that one. So I will copy my token there. Oh, but that should be a put, right? There we go. And it works. Okay, cool. So all of our endpoints work. You know, I can create a to-do, I can create a category. So theoretically, I have everything I need to create the front-end functionality that I expect. You know, I'm not going to do that today, but we have the pieces there so we can do that. So cool. And then I will push up the repo as soon as I can, and I'll probably add it to the playlist description for this. So I'll see y'all later on.